We're in a society now where we look at it where sleep deprivation is like a sign of success. Like everybody, oh man, beat the sun up. They show the time they're getting up. They show the clock, it's 3:30 in the morning. So everybody thinks, well, if I beat the sun up, I'll be successful. If you're not productive when the sun is up, don't beat the sun up.
A lack of sleep will impact just about every major physiological system in your body and almost every operation of your mind. For example, if I were to take you and limit you to just 4 hours of sleep for one single night, there is almost a 70% drop in what we call natural killer cell activity, which are critical anti-cancer fighting immune cells. That's after one night of 4 hours of sleep. Secondly, if I were to short sleep you for just 1 week, your levels of testosterone would be that of someone 10 years your senior. Here, we could be talking about 4 to 5 hours a night for 4 or 5 nights in a row. If you look at the data on the survey, that's not unusual for perhaps even 20 to 30% of the population, certainly during the week. We also know from daylight savings time that it doesn't take very much, because there is a global experiment that's performed on about 1.6 billion people across 70 countries twice a year, and it's called daylight savings time. Now, in the spring, when we lose 1 hour of sleep, we see a 24% increase in heart attacks the following day. In the fall, we see a 21% decrease in heart attacks. You collide all of that information together, as well as the impact on the brain, the mental health issues regarding anxiety, suicidality, depression, as well as increased risk for Alzheimer's disease. And we've been seeing that as well.
Even if you can get a few hours of sleep, don't do it. Disrupted sleep as residents, and people can write in, if you can just get an hour or two, sometimes it's better to stay up the whole night. And it's a story well worn between residents. They pass that on to each other. And the reason is the sleep disruption can be quite difficult on the brain. And so if you're gonna get 5 good hours of sleep going on to people who aren't in surgical training, maybe that's better than 7 hours of disrupted sleep where your phone is going off and different things are pinging your way. So that's one lesson I think people should understand.